Hey, this is me building an AI automation agency in public, using these videos as a kind of accountability to keep myself on track. These usually go answer questions from you guys in the comments, and I go over some strategy, which is just what I'm doing in the day to day to kind of keep the ball rolling, and then go over my brand stats at the end just to kind of see what the growth looks like. So, first up, questions from you guys. We'll start at the bottom here. Nice video. I'm going to follow along and add some pressure to you. I appreciate it. Please do. Thank you. And then let's see, Martin X Main A. Dude, I'm following along this journey. Appreciate you too. I'm going to go back and actually type out a response to these after too. Ranjit, R4, R5C. Let's see, I regularly watch your videos, and to be honest, I find your content truly amazing. However, I've noticed one thing: many of your videos have low views, which is probably due to lack of proper YouTube search optimization, SEO. Sometimes, even with great content, if SEO isn't done properly, the videos don't appear in search results, making it difficult for viewers to find them. I truly believe that if you focus a bit more on video promotion and SEO optimization, your videos will reach a much larger audience. As a result, both your views and your subscribers will grow significantly. Thank you. Thank you, Ranjit. I agree. I don't really know what I'm doing as far as like video SEO terms go. I just kind of try to throw keywords in my titles based on something I cover inside the video. But I appreciate the help. If you have any advice on some resources to look at for that, I'll check it out. But yeah, I appreciate you. Then Game Reda-EC1TW. Hey, that's nice. Will this also help for networking with alumni? Okay, so this is looking at my deeply personalized icebreaker automation inside make.com. He's asking if he can use it to network with alumni. And yes, I pre-read these actually. But yeah, what you would do is instead of using Apollo to scrape the leads, you'd use Phantom Buster. And then inside Phantom Buster, you can grab a LinkedIn search export. So basically, inside of LinkedIn, you would search for the people that have attended your school, then come inside of Phantom Buster here, and this will instruct you how to turn that into basically an exported spreadsheet. So you'll get their profile URL, full name, their company that they're at, company website, etc. And then you'll throw all of that into make.com inside the automation that I showed in the last video. Here, let me pull it up. I think it's right here. Yeah. So then you would basically export that into a spreadsheet just like this one. Another name, website, headline, company information, and then you would feed it into a cold email icebreaker machine like this one. So it'll pull the data from the spreadsheet, it'll scrape their website, their company website, or maybe even their LinkedIn posts or anything like that, just to gain more context around that person. Then it would go into the summary one where it takes in a whole bunch of information, summarizes it into something useful that we can use to connect with them on. Then it would go into this last GPT module over here, which you would have to change. That way the context would make sense for your use case. So this one is about like creating an icebreaker for marketing, reaching out to marketing agencies in selling service where we use AI to generate 20 sales appointments, which, hint, this is the system. But for your use case, if you're looking to network with your alumni network, that was a little bit repetitive. Let me see what you actually said. Yeah, networking with alumni. What you would do is you would give it instructions on your icebreaker following the same frame as this one. Hey name, love thing, also a fan of other thing, wanted to run something by you. And this is where you would start to change it to what your intentions with them actually are. So instead of wanted to run something, you could keep wanted to run something by you, but when it comes to your ask, maybe you're asking them to connect over coffee or something like that. I think that's kind of weak because you're kind of asking a lot of them, but you'd make your irresistible offer for them to respond to you, put that formatting inside this icebreaker generator, and then it'll spit something out with your context around that person, and that would shoot up your open rate and your positive reply rate. For this, I don't know if you'd really need to use any kind of cold email sender like instantly, but those are kind of the steps that I would go through if you want to mass produce emails that would turn into opens. So I hope that helps. All right, next up is strategy for the day. So what did I do today? Today, what did I do? So like we were talking about before, put out that big old lead magnet for martial arts school owners, assessing where their academy is, filtering them into one of 3 stages based on their revenue, student count, and staff count. And so today was just making a lot of tweaks to those ads because the initial angle I was going after in the messaging didn't quite resonate as I was hoping it to. Like the cost per lead was higher than I expected it to be. So I pumped out a bunch of new ads for that. And yeah, so we're going to run those for another couple days, see how they produce, and then kind of rinse and repeat until we find our winners. And yeah, so this time, instead of framing it as an assessment, we're going for blueprint. If blueprint doesn't work, we're going to frame it as a roadmap. And if roadmap doesn't work, then we'll come up with some other equivalent word that might resonate with them. Or we might go from a completely different angle and just call it a system that we use to build academies to X amount of revenue. Because what it is it's a step-by-step plan to go from 0 to 100K. And so we would basically wrap that in new wrappers continuously until we find the messaging that resonates with the target audience there. So that was what the majority of my day was all about. Also edited a YouTube video for the business YouTube channel for them, just because I'm kind of wearing a lot of hats over there because I'm a partner in the business. But yeah, those were the major things for today. And then this is also gonna be a pretty quick one because it's like 10:30 my time. I like to go to sleep early. I just got back from a run club and a cold plunge, so I'm a bit tired. But brand has been looking pretty good. I'm gonna have to go dig those comments back up. But 20 subs, huge jump. Compared to, I think 2 days ago we were at 12, so we've increased 8 in the last 2 days. That's awesome. 325 views, 5.9 hours of watch time, and I think I'm gonna put together a spreadsheet now that we're in June that'll just track daily. Like we can just have it somewhere to look back upon and see what the daily counts were. And I think I can go back to the beginning of June because it's only 4 days and fill in those numbers so that it's actually consistent. But yeah, so that's it for brand. And if you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.